Good afternoon, everyone. This is Woody Collins with Congo Helping Hand, and we are here to talk about Congo. We are talking about the water situation in the Congo. And yesterday, I talked about how much water costs and how we're going to have to train the people to get used to the idea of uh, paying for water, that if they want water that is safe to drink, that it's going to have to be water that is paid for, that it's not free like the water out of streams and ponds and lakes. So today's subject is financial sustainability. And what is financial sustainability? That is what we're going to explore today. And what financial sustainability is, in a nutshell, is whether you can keep something operating from a financial standpoint. For people who have went out and bought cars, one of the things that they want to check first is your income. And so that's why we looked at we were talking about water sales yesterday, and how much we could sell water for, and whether the people would want to buy the water or not. So that's the first thing, income. And so from a water well installation, that's the primary and the only way that you're going to get water get money is from people when you provide water to them. So it needs to be financial stability that you need so that you can uh, get get money from the people. I was talking with someone today, and it made me laugh. And he had he's running water projects in Africa, and he said that one of the things that they had found out was that people, when they would willingly pay for water that's been pumped up and distributed through a solar pump, say a generator, or anything like that. However, if they had to pump the water themselves with a hand pump, they were a little bit leery of it, and they would always ask, could they get, why do they have to pay for it? Because they're working too. They have to pump their own water, so they shouldn't have to pay for the water if they are having to pump the water. And there's a little bit of agreement there. If you got to pump your own water, but if you're providing the water to the place that they need it, that is a different story. So it all comes back to sale of water and income. Even an example of that is we do that the same way here in the United States. If you get ready to go buy a car, you go to the credit union or bank or even a loan company, they want to see your W-2, they see how much money you make. If you go into a bank, they want to see maybe your tax return, especially if you're buying a house or something like that. So what they want, not only that you can buy the car and make your monthly payments, but more importantly, are you going to have enough money left over uh, from your paying gas and oil and maybe some other knickknacks and stuff that you need on the car, but also, are you going to be able to maintain it? You have to change the oil. You can't just keep continually putting oil in it. You need to change the oil. You got to change the uh, the filters and stuff on it. You're gonna have to buy tires and all that kind of stuff. So there's more to owning a car than just you know gas and oil, and there's more to it than just having the insurance on it. And you need to buy, and so that's what they're looking for. They're trying to determine whether you have enough, you're financially stable enough that you can pay for a car and keep it going. Because if you get a new car and you can't keep it operational, the bank is going to be hurt because all of a sudden they give you a brand new car, and then a year later the car is, it's not worth that much because the tires are not on it anymore. You got, you didn't wash it. You got paint job, and all kinds of things. That it has further depreciated their asset that they have given you, because you don't own the car until you have finished paying for it. So they want to make sure that you keep, that you are financially stable so that you can, make all those necessary payments. And that's what we're going to be looking at the people. We have to estimate whether we're going to, number one, get enough people to buy water, and if they can buy water, and at what price they're going to buy. And also, we know how much it's going to cost us to drill a well, how much the equipment is going to cost, and also we need to start saving money for something goes wrong. It may be as simple as a fuse blows, but you're going to have to replace that that fuse that fuse that goes in there so that your pump will operate. And also, a major expense would probably be if all of a sudden a bird or kids throw rocks at the solar panels and break one of the solar panels. And that's one of the unique things about solar panels are, if one of the panels become disconnected, you basically almost, the way you can get around that, you can wire the remaining solar panels together and bypass that one that's broken. Because if the circuit is broken in one solar panel, none of them operate. None of them will produce electricity at all. So we've even seen that if you can put your hand over one of the solar panels and completely block it off, and it stops producing, it drastically, and in some cases they stop all the solar panels from transmitting their electricity, because they're typically wired in a series, meaning to say if one of them goes bad, uh, nothing works. And that's the same thing with used to be with Christmas tree lights. I remember when I was small, we would be checking all the bulbs because we plugged the Christmas lights in and they would never work, and you would have to check to see there's a bulb blown in there somewhere where it is not making the circuit, and therefore it's not going to work. So that's what we mean by financial stability. And there's other things that's also involved with the water well. There's environmentally, we got whether it's going to be culturally sustainable, all different things. But the most important one is financial stability, because that is what they're finding out is that, number one, a lot of the systems work good enough. However, if you don't have money ready to make the repairs on it, then the whole system goes down, and then it's not viable anymore. So therefore, you're going to have to keep everything operational and working. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Thank you all for coming by. If you're getting some benefit from this, or people that would get benefit, please have them send them the link to it and ask them to subscribe. We do this every day at 3 o'clock, and we will be talking tomorrow about another aspect of water wells that we're going to be doing in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. People need water, and we're going to talk about that because it helps me and to kind of talk through it. And if I can't explain it, then that means to say I need to go back and do some more research and make sure I think through it. And also, it helps you to become sensitized that we here in America, we got it made. We got water everywhere in our house. We got in the bathroom, in the kitchen, and different places. So thank you very much, and we will talk with you later. So take care and be good, and let's get this pandemic under control.